was my pediatrician, and oh, you had shingles at 19.
Kenzie.
I know, right? He was my pediatrician, and he was from an Asian country. I'm not sure which, but his native tongue was not English, and so he spoke with a very thick accent. And I went in because my mom was certain I had chickenpox, and my mom is the youngest of 13 kids. Plus, she had 5 of her own, so like she knows things, right? So
so did mine.
She goes
My
in.
mom was the middle 13.
Oh my gosh.
Because there are 2 sets of twins and 9 years between the oldest and the youngest.
Yeah, these were no twins. She had 13 babies. My grandma did.
My mom's a twin.
Oh, that's cool. But anyways, Dr. Kwan was like, it's chickenpox. No. He said it was athlete's feet. And he said it with his accent, and that's been a family joke for like decades. It's athlete's feet. And my mom was like, it is not athlete's feet. It is chickenpox. It was chickenpox.
Right?
It was chickenpox. So, yeah.
So I remember being covered in pink, and my mom telling me not to scratch. She had to put socks on my hands so I wouldn't scratch.
Yes.
My brother had them so bad he had them in his mouth, in his sinuses.
Oh.
Yeah,
None of that is
my brother
fun.
had them worse than I did, and had medical issues on top of it anyway.
They're a horrible thing. I do not recommend them. So, good morning, everyone. I'm glad you're back. This is Real Estate MF. Today's Thursday, Jim. We have missed you. I was not here like one day, but you have not been here many days, and so your eye is better, I hope.
I've missed everybody, and yeah, my eye is improving. I drove Tuesday for the first time in 2.5 weeks, so that was positive.
Yeah.
I saw the doctor yesterday, got a good report, so.
All right. Well, good. I'm glad you're better.
Hopeful, thank you.
Yes. We missed ya. He scratched his eye somehow. I'm not sure how, but he did.
I got a scratched cornea, which then turned into a raging eye infection.
Good trick.
So I basically spent 2 weeks laying in the dark, listening to things on my phone because I couldn't tolerate light or read anything or whatever.
No.
That's no fun. That's no fun at all. No bueno.
Okay, I'd much rather have my eyes dilated. Thank you very much.
Right? All right. This is Real Estate MF. Today is Thursday of the MF, and we talk wins. That's how we start out. So who has a win? Tell us something good. Anybody?
Well, I'm not so sure how much of a win this one is.
Okay. We'll
But
take it.
my middle son's birthday was yesterday. He turned 22.
Yay!
And found out that he's leaving for MEPS for the Navy to go to boot camp on the 20th.
Yay.
And he went and snuck off and got married last month.
He got married last month.
Yes.
Wow. That was a big sneak off.
Yeah.
Wow.
He got married a month after mine and my husband's anniversary.
Oh, that is fantastic. I love that. Well, congratulations. And Mackenzie, that is so cool. 2 years ago, you've been on this call for 2 years. Wow.
I'll never forget the day I found you.
Aw. I love that.
I found you on Instagram and started stalking you after that.
I love it. That's so fun. Well, happy anniversary, as Jim says. That's funny. I'm going to use that. Wow. Well, that's so cool. I love that we are still together. You're still the one. I'm going to sing that song to you this morning. You're still the one. Me and Shania, we're going to sing to you. All right. Who else? Who else has a win? Oh, here comes Alex. We got some people over here. If you have a win over here in the YouTube land, what we do, first thing we do is you share wins, something positive that's gone down in your world in terms of real estate or your business in the last 24 or so hours. And bless you. And if you type it out, I will say it to the world. Or you can, Mackenzie cannot talk. She has lost her voice. Or you can say it out and we'll listen. So, look, I had socks because my toes are cold. But I have a new puppy named Linda, and I believe Linda has stolen my socks. Linda, listen, Linda. That's why we named her that. Do you know that little boy? He's so precious. Linda, listen, Linda. Yeah. All right. I had a loss. I had a deal terminate with no reason. And they wouldn't, like, she said it was something with the inspection, but they would not give us the report. They would not tell us what it is. They just said they're terminating. And I was like, well, can we attempt to, fix whatever? Nope, they don't care. They don't want to do it. Okay, we're moving forward. So they terminated. I got it immediately back on the market. And we have a showing today, and I already got 2 offers today. So, woo-hoo! Which is not normal right now in this market for that to occur. So, there's the win. We're going to get back under contract. And we're going to close quickly. Because Mama needs a paycheck. Mama needs a paycheck. All right, who else? Y'all ain't winning? Nobody got nothing. Nobody's winning? I'm winning. No.
Yeah, I had a possible buyer, but I'm not sure yet. Good morning, everybody. I'm sorry.
Good morning.
But I'm not sure yet because him and his wife has kind of put it on pause because he's from Nigeria and he's undocumented. So he can't move forward yet. He's kind of scared right now.
I understand. That is a hard place to be.
That really was that was hard to, my husband knows him and that was like a hard conversation.
Yeah. It is hard. Like, there's a lot of people that are in the same scene. So.
And they already own a home, so I was going to get to this. Is they don't want to do anything they think is going to put them on the radar right now.
Right. It makes sense.
Right, it does. It really does.
Yeah. We'll just continue to be a resource and a support, because that would be.
And I do it. My husband works with them, and my husband is in the union, so he's, he felt comfortable talking to him about it. So
that's a win. Yeah.
Yes.
I love that.
Yes.
That's great.
Yes.
Mackenzie says, I have been posting about getting a free CMA monthly via email, and she got her first person to sign up. Woo-woo! Good job. Way to be tenacious. Get to know, right? Get a yes, get to know. You got a yes, you got to start over. Keep at it. All right, anyone else? Has anybody been to an event or listened to something or read something that is a nugget that you think is important to share with this group?
I don't really have nothing like that, but I'm sending out my Valentine's to all my past clients.
Yay! What are you sending?
Good people today. I'm sending these little, it's like a little card that says, this is it's like a hug. It says this is a hug for you, and it has a little stone heart that I put on each one of them.
Aww.
In a Valentine's card.
You're so cute. Okay, this is my Valentine's Day pin. So what happens when you move? You find things like this from your children's childhood that you get to keep and use for fun. That's great. I love Valentine's Day cards. Thank you for reminding me. I've got to get mine out. Gotta get those babies out. Valentine's Day. Ooh, I have a new pen. Feels so good to write with you. All right. Anybody else got a win? Win. All right. Ooh, you started listening to The Millionaire Messenger, dude. That's a good book. The hardest part of listening to that book is it has a lot of tasks where you have to stop and write. But it's worth it to stop and write. And what I've done, listen to it the whole way through, and then I'm going back to stop and write. Because I just want to hear the whole thing. So, very cool. I'd love to know what you hear about it, what you think about it once you travel with it. That's good. All right. What's the saying? People treat you how? People treat you how blank. Anyone want to finish that statement?
Are you allowing them to?
Yes. Yes. People treat you how you... Oh, something came over here on the Instagram. People treat you the way that you let them treat you. Say that again, because that's not what you wrote. You wrote people treat you the way they want to be treated. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying people treat you how you allow them to treat you.
Yes.
Right? That's what Keisha said. How you allow them to treat you. So, as of recent, I've heard a lot of agents stating that their clients will text them 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock at night, 7 o'clock in the morning, 4 o'clock in the morning. And the question is do you respond, or how do you respond? What would you do if a client texts you, you're under contract, a client texts you at, let's say, 9 o'clock at night. Hey, Robin, blah, 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 blah. How do you respond? Or do you respond?
I think it depends
On
the situation, the person. Yeah, just think a lot kind of depends. And did you set expectations with that person?
Yeah, bring your clients up front that you're a human being too, and you have a life,
Yes.
and that you're not 24/7. And delicately explain, there are no emergencies in real estate. This is not life or death.
Right. Unless the house is on fire. And that's kind of murky. But even then, the only thing you could do at that point is support them. You can't really do anything about it, right? The house is on
The
fire.
only thing I would ask in that situation is, did you call 911?
Exactly.
And if not, get off the phone with me, call 911.
All right.
Then call me after.
Right. They can, but I wait to respond until the next workday, and I'm upfront about it in my consultation. I don't.
Yep.
Those are outside of my working hours. All right. So you've set the expectation. It's 8 to 8. They text you questions at 9 o'clock. What do you do?
It waits till the next day.
Okay. That's what I really hope you guys say and hope you guys do. It's very easy to fall into, oh, it's just a quick question. I can answer it. But as soon as you answer that question, what happens?
It sets the expectation that you're constantly available to them.
And what else happens?
They don't leave you alone.
They don't stop with one question, right? That one question leads to an hour's worth of time where you could have been with your family.
I've had other agents tell me they actually change their voicemail to say specifically what hours they're available. Then you can call after such and such a time. I'll get back to you the following morning.
Right. And even you can create an auto text that says that. Hey, I know that this is an important piece of information. I'll get back to you tomorrow morning. Personally, my business model is that I am an active client. I'm pretty much 24/7 with them, and I'm okay with that. Ooh, Jim, my friend, I love you.
If that works for him, great.
Right.
Unfortunately for me, it doesn't work. I still have an 11-year-old at home that needs my attention. My house doesn't run itself.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
I would caution Jim to just give yourself some boundaries. Just a little.
Yeah, and I'm usually happy when people do text me or call me or something in an off hour.
Yeah.
I have no problem saying, that's great, I understand you're concerned about it. I will get on that first thing in the morning for you. Thanks for letting me know.
Love
And
it.
9 times out of 10, they're fine with that.
Cool. Well, that's a good response. So yeah, I just wanted to be cautious to you all because we have buyers that are like, hey, I want to see this home now. And they text you at 11 o'clock at night. And you have sellers that say, hey, can you run the net sheet so I know how much money I'm making at midnight or at 6 a.m.? And we get to choose to respond in however way we wish. I encourage you to set a boundary and honor the boundary. It is very easy to just respond, like I said, but once you respond, there's going to be 4 more questions. And this is just a voice of experience speaking. You can respond, hey, I am so going to get back with you on that first thing in the morning. That could be your auto text. So, and I have had clients that are abusive, that are like, I'll fire you. And it's just the way things are sometimes. So, So be prepared if you set a boundary for people to not be pleased with it and fire you, and be okay with that, because that does happen as well. So that was just something I wanted you guys to think about. Make sure that you're setting boundaries, you're setting expectations with your clients. Like I work 8 to 8 Monday through Friday, or I work 10 to 7 Sunday to Monday, or whatever. What, Sunday to Monday? Sunday to Monday? No, Monday to Sunday. I only work Sunday to Monday. That'd be great.
Monday to Saturday is what you meant.
That's what I meant. Monday to Saturday. Monday to Sunday is really what I meant. But so yeah, people treat you how you allow them to treat you. Same with your cross agents, right?
That goes for every aspect of your life. I mean,
Yeah.
family, I've had to set a lot of boundaries the last year and a half because people wanting me to be available and I can't.
Yeah.
And they don't like it.
No, my kids did not love. My kids did not love my amount of business I had to do on the weekends or on the evenings, because they're like, well, why don't you do that when I'm at school? But like, I was like, well, this is the only time I can make my money. Like, people look at houses in the evening, people look at houses on the weekend. I've got to, that's what I have to do. And it was a bummer. And I did learn to, but I did it too late. I didn't do it too late, but I did it later than I should have. I had to learn to set boundaries. I wish I had set them earlier, just in terms of being able to have time with my children and my family while they're still here. Because even though your babies are 11 or 10 or 4, they ain't gonna be there that long. It goes quick, I promise. It goes quick.
Yeah,
So.
it does. It goes very fast.
Yeah. All right. Another thing about self-care, since we're kind of on the self-care topic today, which I wasn't planning that, but I think it's a good thing to think about, especially this time of year. Valentine's Day, some people, it's really hard for people. If you are not a Valentine's Day fan, or if you don't have a significant other in your life and you want one, do something. Treat yourself, girl. Treat yourself, boy. Treat yourself, human. Go do something nice for you. It does not have to be anything big, right, Megan? Right, Corinne? It could be that you just go buy a chocolate-covered strawberry for yourself, right? It could be that you drive to wherever is close enough to see the most perfect thing in nature that you love, right?
Go find a quiet spot and read your favorite, the book that's on your bucket list to read that you haven't had time to.
Exactly.
Completely unplugged for the day.
And you could go to the library potentially and get it for free. I love libraries. Plus, libraries are great places to network. There's a lot of people up in there. So.
Unless you live in a small town like I do.
Oh, well, yeah. So anyways, do some self-care. Like yesterday, and here's what I also will encourage. Ooh, listen to this. This is big. Ready? Put your phone on, like, do not disturb, so that only the people that are, like, your kids or your significant other, your mom, dad, whomever, your sister, whoever's, like, your emergency people can get through, put it on there and go for something outside. Go for a walk. Yesterday, I put down my phone. I left it in the house. And I went for a walk outside. It's almost like you don't have an appendage. It's like you're forgetting your hand. You're like, where's my foot? It's in the house. Take some time for you. Especially new moms, Miss Essence, take some time for you.
Yes.
You know, you gotta do it. It's the healthy thing to do. All right, in the same breath. Oh, go ahead, Essence.
Oh, no, I was just saying thank you. That was actually confirmation.
Okay, good. I'm so glad. I still want to meet that baby. We need to set up a time because his name is Chosen.
I got you.
Best name
Chosen
ever.
just took a 20-minute nap. And I'm like, sir, what are you doing?
Like, go to bed, little boy. Yeah. Yeah. Have you tried that thing with the napkin? I always want to do that. Where you take a towel and you like pull it over their face. I think you
Oh,
put.
no, I need to try it, though.
You know what I'm talking about?
I'll try anything at this point.
They say you take like a towel and you pull it down and you pull it down and you pull it down, and it's supposed to like make them do.
My kids always love the vacuum cleaner. And that's coming from a mama of 6.
Wow.
Noted.
Noted. We had the sound machine. Loved the sound machine.
Music, I never kept my house quiet. Ever.
Always stuff.
Yes.
All right.
And I never let him sleep in the car.
Oh, you never let him sleep in the car? Oh, man, we slept in the car. It was good. That was good sleep. Mm-hmm. Put him out. No?
God, no. I didn't want him screwing up their schedule. God, what's it? No.
You crack me up. Who's over here? Barbara.
I'm me, Mom.
And Nicole. Hi, Nicole. All right, last thing. Who has this on their hand? Like 4 fingers and a thumb? Raise your hand if you got it. Put a thumbs up if you got it. Who has this? You got this? Okay. This is your reminder. 1, high five. You're doing a great job. Keep at it. And then 2, do 5 things today that move your business. 5 things, right? 5 things. Look at your hand and go, oh crap, I've only done 3. It can be that simple, right? Make 5 calls, do 5 texts, do 5 emails, go visit 5 people, send 5 cards, send 5 CMAs. 5, just do 5, and that will help your business get rolling. Talk to your neighbors. Stop by the pretty house that you love, that you've always loved, and talk to them. Right? Stop by the crummy house. See if they need help. Or just ask them, how are things? How long have you lived here? Do you want out? Stop at the house next door to the crummy house. Find out the inside scoop. Do they need to sell? Are they renters? There's so many things you can do proactively. Stop by new construction. Stop by new construction. Right now, new construction people are like begging for you to come sell their houses. Can you confirm that? Jim saying yes?
I just got an email about it yesterday
Yes.
from a builder's agent.
Yes. They are begging. They need these things sold. Right?
There are deals to be had.
Deals to be had.
Financing, closing costs, all kinds of things available.
Yeah.
So all you have to do to find those is when you're out driving around in the area that you want to be in, actually just pull in. Say, hey, I'm Robin May, I'm a local realtor. What's the inventory that you need sold? What incentives are you offering? Can I come do an open house for you? Can I go through right now and do a quick video? What's the best thing about this neighborhood? Do you need a referral agent for listings? If you have not done that yet this year, I don't care if you did it in December. If you haven't done it in January, February, come on. It's time. Get off your laurels. Go become the go-to agent for these clients. Meet the new construction advisors. Find out the inside scoop. They can only sell 3 homes a month. When the fourth home comes, they have to sit on it. There are parameters like that. Ask them to tell you when they've sold the 3. Ask them to tell you, hi Roy. Ask them to tell you when they only sold 1. Ask them to tell you when the next phase is coming out, when the next incentives hit. Be their go-to. If I'm speaking foreign language to you, then please go back and watch this and write these down and go do it. I don't care if you act like you're in an interview. Sit with them and ask it. If you're a stay-at-home mom or you're in a job right now where you can't leave during the daytime, send an email. Call and find out who is the agent that serves that community. And contact them. Don't go through the online agent. Okay? That's somebody different typically. Lori says, someone I know through Facebook referred me to help her son buy a house. He decided to wait. About a month later, he died. This was 5 years ago. Yesterday, I had this date on my calendar, and 2 days ago, I ordered flowers to be delivered to his mom. Oh, she contacted me this morning to thank me for remembering. She said I was the only one that sent anything. Oh, that is so heartbreaking. Not any cards, only the flowers I sent. I love that so much, Lori. I love that so much. I have a friend from high school who every year posts about her son, and every year that he died like from some kind of bizarre disease at like age 3. Every year I make sure I reach out to her I don't know. I don't know her since high school, but your baby dies. Somebody needs to love on you. And it hit you hard this morning. I'm sure it did, Lori. That was a beautiful gesture. Thank you for adding that to the world. Lori says, love on our people, like Robin always says. It does make a difference. We both had a little cry together this morning. My reason for just getting on this call. And if anyone needs to talk, I am here. Thank you, Lori Bossy. You're so kind. So sweet. Oh, I love
Never
that.
mind.
Okay. Jim's going to say something in a minute. On that note, I was honored. I had a recent client whose husband passed away, and she called me to discuss what should she do next, and we had a very heart-to-heart meeting. So become familiar with HECMs, HECM, which is for if older adults are if older adults are not yours, don't do it. If they're not yours, don't do it. But if you potentially will be dealing with people who will have spouses that pass and that are older, a HECM could be a good option. More importantly, go to the funeral if you felt close to them. Be close to the people if you felt close to them. This lady was meeting with people about the estate, and I had the honor of her asking me to be present. Me, like her realtor. Like, talk about tears, girl. Whew. And she said, well, I trust you. I know that you're an unbiased third-party opinion. And I know that, and she knew that her husband felt the same way. And so I got to be present at this really pivotal moment. It was hard, it was awful, and it was an honor. So be there for your people. I love that. HECM loans are fantastic. I closed 2 last year. I always give HECM as an option for all my seniors. Real estate is a people carrying business, not just work. Exactly. HECM is a home equity conversion mortgage or something like that. Basically, you put down a big chunk of change, and then you don't pay a mortgage again. You just pay your equity. You pay your utilities. You pay your HOA, and then when you die. But did you die? When you die, the estate either takes the house and sells it, or the mortgage company takes it and keeps it. So it's only good for older people because there is an age calculation that they do on it. So if you're 40, your down payment's going to be silly. If you're 82, your down payment's going to be much more manageable. So something to consider.
And it's not as dirty as a traditional reverse mortgage.
Exactly. People kind of freak out about it.
Give me the heebie-jeebies.
Yeah, people are like, don't do a HECM. I tell them, look, it has changed. Let's read up about it. Hey, Deanna,
That's
I
part
love
of
her.
it. HECM is that it's an FHA insured program mortgage. So that's why it's not as dirty.
Okay, write that down. HECM is an FHA insured mortgage. Is that what you said?
Yeah. Love
that. All right, and then Jim told us over here, newhomesourceprofessional.com. That's if you want to find
me to look for new construction that's not on MLS.
I love that nugget.
Oh.
New home source professional.
Hey, Robin.
Yes, ma'am.
The HECM loan, I believe you have to be 62 years old to get it too.
There you go. There you go. I knew it had to be an older thing, so. All right. Go love on some people today, especially yourself. Give me 5s. I love ya. We'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for being here. Bye. Bye, friends. I'll see you tomorrow. Have a super great day.